Hey, what's cooking, Jay?
Hello everyone, thanks for joining us again at Gunther's Kitchen. Today we're making shortbread. Now I've been thinking, what shortbread should I make? There's so many shortbreads out there. And then I came across this card. This card is from a restaurant I used to work for in the early 80s. And my head chef back then, Walter, he was Dutch. And we made this with the coffees end of the meal. It's called Boterkoek. And it's the best, richest shortbread you will ever eat. And it's very easy to make. All right? The ingredients you need is 300 grams of flour. You need 200 grams of white sugar. You need 350 grams of butter. As you can see, more butter than flour, so it'd be very rich. You need 1 egg. So 1 egg, I took a little bit of the egg out for glazing it on top. So you basically only need like half to 3/4 of an egg. You need the juice of half a lemon and a decent squeeze of vanilla paste. And you need the zest of 1 lemon. And that's all you need. So what we do is we take the butter, soft butter, put it in our mixer. We add the sugar. We add the flour with the lemon zest. We add the lemon juice and the vanilla. Make sure you scrape the vanilla out at the end so you don't lose all the flavor in there. And then we adding the egg. Same again. And now we just put it in the mixer and we just let it run until it combines. We don't let it run for too long. What you should do is when you let it run, if you do it in a blender, like in a mixer like this, just clean the sides down a bit, yeah, and then let it run again, so everything is mixed in properly. Or if you use a hand beater, cream your sugar and butter first, and then it's easier to get it creamed. But this is very easy like that. Okay, so now we take it out. Nice and creamy and very lemony, which is nice. The lemon and the vanilla is really up to you. You like it more, I like it more lemony. I put a bit more lemon zest in, or you can put more lemon juice in. If you like it more vanilla, just put extra vanilla in. Okay, I've got a little baking tray. I lined it with parchment paper or greaseproof paper, and I also sprayed it with the cooking spray. Now this is about 30 centimeters by 20. Yeah, so now we just take it up. As you can see, it's quite creamy from all the butter. Okay, so then you take your palette knife, that bent one again, and we just flatten it down, yeah? We just try to make it as even as we can. Just okay, so now it's even, all nicely spread. So now what we have to do is we egg wash that. Yeah, we just brush it with egg. Okay, so now we have to score it. We use a fork. So what we do is we run the fork along, just like this. Just run the fork along. And then we turn it around and we finished the top. And as you can see, very easy, very quick. Okay, so this is done. Now we put it in the oven. I put it 170 degrees, not fan forced. And then now half an hour. After half an hour we check it. It's been 35 minutes, so now I'll take it out of the oven. And as you can see, slightly brown, that's the way we like it, not any darker. So now we let it cool down for maybe about 5 minutes. The important part now is we need to cut it before it cools down. As you know, with shortbread, when the shortbread is cold, when you cut it, it just falls apart, it crumbles. So we just let it cool this for a little, like 5 minutes, and then we cut it. We just cut it into rectangles. So I cut it like this, and as you can see, I always dip my knife back in the water so nothing sticks to it, and then I just cut it like this. Now if you have a smaller tin, of course it will take longer to bake. So in this tin, 35 minutes is about right. 170 I put it on there, but my oven is a bit hotter, so it might be 180 at your oven. So now this has to be cold before we take it out. So I'll let it cool down. I might put it in the fridge for half an hour, and then we can try it. Okay, so it has cooled down a bit. I've just put it in the fridge for 10 minutes, and then I let it sit on the bench. So now you just have to sort of reinforce those cuts. Just use a serrated knife or whatever you want to use, and then we try one. Okay, I just cut it in half again. You can see, look how rich it is. Very, very rich. Really, really lemony, beautiful. Just the way I like it. The lemon takes away from the richness, so it's much nicer to eat. So please give it a go. Just watch your temperatures and watch your time. If it's any thicker, you need more time. So this is 35 minutes and 180. So if you do double, it takes you an hour to cook. All right. So make sure it's nicely evenly brown on top, and then cut it and let it cool down. Put it in the fridge for a little, just to let it set, and then take it out again. But have it at room temperature when you eat it, because you don't want to have Boterkoek or shortbread which is out of the fridge. It's got not much flavor. All right, so as always, please like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And keep your eye peeled. There's more biscuits coming up. There's more Christmas stuff coming up. So I see you soon at Gunther's Kitchen on YouTube.